When most people think about handles, they think about hands, but the most elite ball handlers also have elite footwork. One of the most effective ways to stop a defender in their tracks and also keep them guessing on your next move is one that's extremely simple, called the hip switch. And it's exactly how it sounds. Welcome back to another must-have basketball footwork segment. Let's go ahead and get into the hip switch. The main focus is not letting your hips rotate. Yes, we want to switch the hips, but we don't want them to twist to the sideline like you see me doing here. We actually want those feet to keep pointing forward so we can stay in attack mode on our defender. So we're going to start by working this with what I call single leg stabs. You can work these for however many reps your heart's desires, but you can always just start out with a couple of sets of 10 on each side, making sure we're able to do that quick stab motion and get our foot back on both sides, because that's very important. So step number 2, we want to be able to do that switching from side to side. So we got that same 1-2 dribble, just shifting those hips from left to right, working on being able to put weight on that front foot, but stay quick and athletic enough to get it back. Now next, we have our stab switches. We're keeping our feet quick, keeping our hips underneath our shoulders, staying athletic, the shoulders are engaged. Now here's where we make it a little more advanced, working that same 2 dribble switch, but keeping it going back to the same side. Make sure when you're doing this, we're not thinking about doing a move. We're working on our movement. We're working our ball manipulation as well as our foot replacement. Fundamental skills that all hoopers need. Working this out of a drag or a quick 1-2 cross is definitely the most effective way to get that hip switch. We're changing directions. Our defender doesn't know if we're going to come back for a crossover, an anchor step, an in and out. It's just endless options that we can work out of this hip switch movement. Let me get saucy real quick. All right, next, I always like to work these movements and going to get to the basket and scoring a little bit. So if you notice, the focus here isn't a move, it is the footwork. With this footwork, we can set up countless moves, but it makes no sense to study all these different moves if you don't have the ability to work those fundamental key movements. And for more tips and tricks like this and exclusive content, be sure to check out the Patreon in the description. If you don't have the money and all you want to do is be a part of the community and get these videos up to a month early, there is a free tier. But anyways, see you there.